Have you ever seen a professional in the AEC industry that has been educated both as an architect and a civil engineer? Well, you're about to meet one right now, and I can tell you what, it's really transformed her career into the positive. I have with me today Dena Prastos. Dena is the CEO and founder of Indigo River. She's an architect, she's a civil engineer, she's an entrepreneur. So, Dena, talk to us about the decision that you made. You were educated as an architect, then you went back to school to get a degree in civil engineering, and you've used both to be very successful in your career, to build a firm, to build expertise as an architecture, specifically on waterfront projects. Talk to us about that decision for you and how it's benefited you.
So one of the things that comes naturally to me, and I think as a former athlete, the mentality of strengthening your weakness. And so I felt very strong in my architectural education, but I felt weak in my technical understanding. And so that's where I leaned in. And something that I found kind of throughout my career and my experiences is generally if something scares you, it's probably scaring others. If you're shying away from it, others are probably shying away from it. It doesn't mean it's insurmountable. It doesn't mean it's the hardest thing. It takes some focus. Generally, engineers are competent individuals, and given some focus and discipline, we can overcome a lot. And that's a means and a path that I've charted for myself to be able to differentiate myself and kind of leverage a well-rounded skill set that I'm not only a sum of what I'm naturally good at, but I'm also a sum of what I was not naturally good at that I've focused on and kind of turned weaknesses into strengths. And so that's been something that I've been able to use to diversify my skill sets as well as the company skill sets, that we're not, scared of a challenge, we'll tackle it, and it only makes us stronger.
Yeah, I think that's great, because I think that, a lot of times when you think about additional degrees or secondary degrees in one's career as a technical professional, there are some typical paths someone might take, like a master's in whatever you did undergrad, or maybe a business degree, which can also be very beneficial. But I think your approach was interesting in that you kind of tackled a lateral, technical degree that kind of complemented your original degree, right? Which to me kind of really expands your horizon and your capabilities and really your toolbox, if you will, if you want to have a simplistic term for it, so that you just you're kind of more well-rounded in your industry and you can speak with more of the professionals with that level of expertise. But I think that her route of kind of stacking two different technical disciplines, kind of in the same industry, of course, together has really benefited her as an owner, founder of her firm that she's grown and become an expert in waterfront architecture. So Dena, thanks for taking a few minutes here to share kind of your thought process on that.
Thanks for having me, Anthony.
Awesome stuff there from Dena. I mean, to have kind of the, to think ahead like that and get the architecture degree and the civil engineering degree and put them together can be transformative, right? And she's done amazing things because of it. So if you liked this video, please subscribe to our channel here. We put out videos like this on a weekly basis to help engineers become better managers and leaders. And I'll see you next week.